There is a reason why human history is filled with stories, lessons, and wisdom passed down by philosophers, leaders, and thinkers. Great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, Niccolò Machiavelli, Napoleon Hill, and Robert Greene all spoke about power, character, discipline, and the inner battles we face daily. Their words survive, not because they belong to their time, but because they transcend time. The human condition has not changed. The same pride, ambition, fear, greed, and hope that lived in the hearts of men 2,000 years ago still live in us today. And that means their wisdom still speaks to us, if we are willing to listen. In this video, we will explore eternal lessons of power and character wisdom from history's greatest minds that can transform the way you see success, failure, and the path to greatness. The foundation of character, Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of character. The Stoics believed that a man's true strength is not in controlling the world, but in controlling himself. Success begins not with wealth or influence, but with mastery over emotions, impulses, and desires. Seneca, in his letters, reminded us, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Our fears are often magnified because we lack discipline of the mind." This is where character begins, the ability to govern yourself when circumstances are beyond your control. Napoleon Hill echoed this centuries later in Think and Grow Rich, teaching that the subconscious mind is a powerful tool, but it must be directed. You either control your mind, or it controls you. The eternal principle is the same. Greatness begins inside. Power without character is destruction. Niccolò Machiavelli is often misunderstood as the champion of ruthless power, but even he understood the balance between cunning and character. In The Prince, he explained that a leader must sometimes act against mercy, charity, and faith, but he also insisted that appearance and reputation matter more than raw cruelty. Why? Because power without character eventually collapses. Fear may work for a season, but respect lasts longer. Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power echoes this. Appearance, perception, and self-control are essential tools of influence. But here's the eternal truth. If you build your empire on deceit and fear alone, your own lack of character becomes your downfall. History proves it. Tyrants may rise quickly, but they fall just as quickly. Leaders who combine discipline, vision, and moral conviction, like Marcus Aurelius, Abraham Lincoln, or Nelson Mandela, left legacies that outlive them. Power without character destroys. Power with character endures. The enemy within pride, ego, and fear. The great enemy of character is pride. Pride blinds us, ego enslaves us, and fear paralyzes us. Marcus Aurelius warned himself daily, "Don't be overheard complaining, not even to yourself." Complaining feeds ego. Ego whispers that we deserve better, that the world owes us something. But the Stoics knew, no one owes you anything. Life is not fair, but you can always be just. Seneca added, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor." Pride creates hunger for endless recognition. Ego makes us slaves to opinion. True greatness is found in humility, the ability to stand firm without demanding applause. Napoleon Hill, in Outwitting the Devil, called fear the greatest tool of destruction. Fear of criticism, fear of failure, fear of poverty, all are prisons of the mind. Pride fuels fear because it makes us obsessed with appearances. The eternal lesson? Conquer pride, master ego, and silence fear, or they will conquer you. Discipline and daily practice. Every great thinker agreed on this. Discipline is the path to freedom. Epictetus taught his students, "No man is free who is not master of himself." He was born a slave, but he taught that real slavery is lack of self-control. Marcus Aurelius practiced daily journaling in his meditations. He reminded himself every morning You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. This was not despair. It was focus. It was clarity. Seneca practiced voluntary discomfort. He slept on the floor, ate simple meals, and reminded himself, "Is this what I feared?" By practicing hardship, he became immune to fear of loss. Napoleon Hill emphasized daily autosuggestion, feeding the subconscious with affirmations of purpose, faith, and persistence. He insisted that wealth and success are built not in grand gestures, but in small daily disciplines. The eternal truth: success is not built in one day. It is built every day. Purpose and legacy. Perhaps the most unifying lesson of all is purpose. Napoleon Hill spoke of definiteness of purpose, the single most important principle of success. A man without purpose drifts through life. A man with purpose bends the world toward his vision. Seneca asked, "If a man knows not which harbor he seeks, no wind is favorable. Without direction, energy is wasted." Purpose gives meaning to suffering, clarity to effort, and direction to ambition. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "What we do now echoes in eternity." Legacy is not about wealth, but about impact. What will you leave behind when your name fades? Power fades, wealth fades, but character leaves an echo that never dies. So what do the greatest minds in history teach us? Master yourself before you try to master the world. Build power on character, or it will destroy you. Guard against pride, ego, and fear. Discipline yourself daily. Live with purpose, not drift. These are not new lessons. They are eternal lessons. The faces of leaders change, the tools of power evolve, but the human heart remains the same. And so does the path to greatness. The question is not whether you will face the temptations of pride, fear, and ego. The question is whether you will have the discipline and character to rise above them. Because the world does not need more powerful men. It needs men of power with character.